So after when we received the first 2 new flashpoints of the Forged Alliance storyline, we needed to wait long, 4 months as usual now, for any new flashpoints or the continue storyline of the Forged Alliance. So it came up when the Galactic Strongholds are started up. So I think it was, yeah, pretty good to have not just Strongholds but new contents as well. But let's see Manaan. Manaan is not just a flashpoint, it actually received the whole planet, which is good, awesome, and it's KOTOR style. If you are played KOTOR before, then it's definitely reminding you. The music, the sound, the atmosphere, the design, pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. The only problem is it's small. They put it there because of the story and because of the flashpoint. That's all. And there is not much in there, to be perfectly honest. Like 1 vendor and some readings and 2 codecs. That's all. But anyway, let's go run through the flashpoint. The flashpoint design is absolutely fucking awesome. Seriously, one of the best designs I've seen in this game. Really good, and the Manaan at the beginning was awesome. And if you're moving forward to the laboratory, it's still gonna be that Manaan-ish thing, and you can see underwater, and you can actually see it's underwater. This laboratory is underwater. It's really good. Really liked it. Absolutely awesome stuff in there. So let's talk about the first boss. The first boss is pretty much what he's doing is he's using 2 droids, and both of the droids are just using the line mechanic as well, and you need to, of course, go away for that line. And if the bosses go there or whoever, he's gonna just fist bump him up. I don't know how can I say that. But he's pulling up to the air, and after that, that's it. And he's doing the same with the boss. I mean, the droids are doing the same with the boss. As you can see, as the other usual flashpoints as well, I wanted to do hard mode because I wanted to do the whole bonus bosses and things like that. So I waited to Shadow Revan. And yeah, the only mechanic is changed in there is he actually putting the shields back to the droid, or himself actually, sorry, and you need to DPS the droid again, and that's it. That's the whole mechanic change. It's not much of a big deal, but I think it's a really good fight without a doubt. So for me, this boss fight is a 7 out of 10. Before we moving into the second boss, we can meet the bonus boss if we want to. All we need is just to press 3 consoles. So, what do we have in this bonus boss? It's one of the best bonus bosses probably I have ever seen. First off, this is just a small droid, and I think, well, okay, what's in it? Soon as you go in, there's some probes coming up. And the probes are doing a lot of damage. As you can see probably on the video, all of us and pretty much the Gunstinger and the Sages are died in there, and you need to avoid it. So you go left and right sides pretty much, and you just need to focus on that, and pretty much you can do it really easily. And yeah, some of them are doing, sometimes it's going all of them, so you can't skip it. So on all ways, so you can't skip it. So one of them you need, he needs to pretty much the tank who receives shitload of DPS, and after that, that's it. You can avoid the rest. So overall, for me, this is one of the best bonus bosses I have ever seen. So for me, this bonus boss fight is an 8 out of 10. Moving on to the second boss fight is an interesting one, because we saw this mechanic before. He's putting some things under us. It's like water things. And as soon as you go up, as soon as he's doing one ability, which the water is he's gonna be bigger, and he's gonna do the water is gonna go light. There's gonna be lightnings in there and things like that. And sorry about my English today. Anyway, pretty much what he's doing is this, and after that we're gonna have ads which we need to destroy. and things like that. The one thing is changed in this on hard mode as well is pretty much this water is going much bigger place than it should. So you need to avoid and really go to the really side of the map in there and avoid this lightning water thingy. But it's a decent boss fight overall. I really liked it. So for me, this boss fight is a 7 out of 10 as well. Moving on to the last boss fight is pretty much a DPS fight, as I say. You have 5 or 4 minutes to destroy this guy before the laboratory is blowing up. So you have to do it really fast. Of course, you can do it on story pretty easily, and now you have the chance to solo it, so it's not much of a big deal. And after that, on now, as you can see, I'm on hard mode. There is some other mechanics changed here, actually 2 of them. The first thing is the boss is not gonna be tauntable. So the boss is, as soon as you put it more aggro, the boss is gonna drop it, and after that moving to another person. These persons who actually tanking the boss is gonna receive dots, and those Koto tanks are usable to cleanse these dots, and pretty much that's all you need to do every time when you receive a lot of dots, because at pretty much at 20 dots or something like that, you're gonna die like fast, because the boss is gonna do a lot of damage. And also the droid puts you some dots as well. You can see it on the video right now. Puts on us some dots as well, and that's all you can do. All you need to do is the same thing as story. Put it into the fire and DPS it. That's all. And it's a DPS fight, to be perfectly honest. You need to do it pretty fast, otherwise you will fucked up. But anyway, this boss fight is a decent after all. Still, for me, this boss fight is still a 7 out of 10. Overall, for me, the Depths of Manaan Flashpoint is, I think, is one of the best after like, or it's equals with Colicoid for me, to be perfectly honest, in the list. But anyways, it's one of the best designs, really decent bosses. You can see the work in there, and I think it's really, really good. So overall, for me, the story, of course, is gonna be later at the last Flashpoint. So the design for me, it's as I said, really awesome. Really liked it. Manaan, awesome. So for me, it's a 9 out of 10, and the bosses overall is a 7 out of 10 as well. So overall for these, all of the bosses, all of the designs and everything is an 8 out of 10 Flashpoint. It's a hell of a good Flashpoint, without a doubt. Must see Flashpoint if you're a KOTOR fan or Star Wars The Old Republic fan, or I mean the Old Republic fan, yeah. You definitely have to see it, seriously. But what do you guys think about it? Did you like Manaan, or what do you guys like? Until then, see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.